One of my favorite approaches to building a synth and also the foundation of many of my own monophonic DIY projects is using the 555 timer. Today we're going to take a look at the basics of a simple 555 timer oscillator. We are getting a square wave out of this sound generator and you'll see that it's actually very simple to achieve. Alright, before we dive into plugging in stuff, let's see what we actually need for our little oscillator build. First up, a 9-volt battery. Next, a 1K resistor, a 100K resistor, a 10K potentiometer, 3 jumper wires, the star of the show, the 555 timer, a 100 nanofarad capacitor, and an output jack. Of course, a breadboard. Let's talk about the 555 timer chip itself. You'll notice that it has a tiny little dot on one corner. That dot is super important. It tells us where pin number 1, the ground pin, is. Now, for this build, we're going to place the chip on the breadboard with that dot facing down. Okay, let's wire the 555 timer step by step. Connect a 1K resistor from pin 8 to the positive VCC of the power supply. Connect a jumper wire from pin 8 to pin 4. Connect a jumper wire from pin 6 to pin 2. Connect pin 1 to ground. Connect a 10K potentiometer to pin 6, 7 and 8. It might be a bit tight on the breadboard, so be careful when placing it. Connect a 100 nanofarad capacitor between pin 1 and 2. Connect a 100K resistor from the output pin 3 to the positive terminal of the audio jack and the other terminal of the jack to ground. Finally, connect the battery block with ground to pin 1 and VCC to pin 8. Okay, now it's time to connect the oscillator to the amplifier and see what it sounds like. We can hear a steady buzzing sound, and by turning the potentiometer we can even adjust the frequency. We can also add a small push button between ground and the ground pin, so the sound is only activated when we press it. So, we've just built one of the coolest and simplest oscillators. Basically a little monophonic synthesizer with adjustable frequency. How cool is that? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it. Thanks for watching and see you next time.